I'm Luke O'Neill and I'm the Chair of Biochemistry in Trinity College Dublin. I've been in Trinity 31 years now, yeah. Born and raised in Ireland, Dublin. I was born 3 minutes from here, strangely. I lived in a place called Bray, County Wicklow, which is about 12 miles outside Dublin. For me, science was something that came upon me through school, really, teachers. I remember learning about this thing called DNA, for instance. Oh, that's interesting. Although it wasn't until I was in my 20s that the bug bit then, you know, I got to be a scientist. And my first discovery, that's the biggest thrill for a scientist, you see. So during my PhD, I managed to make a discovery, not a big one, and I realized, oh, that's interesting. I'm the first person to see this, you know. We always try to make it relevant to patients. We all work on a thing called NLRP3. It turns out, in all these different diseases, that goes out of control. Things like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, Crohn's, osteoarthritis, heart disease, they all involve NLRP3 out of control. And then in this lab, we discovered a drug to block it.
Luke got a very strong background in biochemistry while an undergrad here, and that really informed the quality of his PhD and really underpinned his whole research career. You could say now that immunology is hugely influenced by biochemistry, and so Luke was there right at the beginning.
We're very much at the kind of the basic area, trying to unravel the pathways in the body that go wrong. At a minimum, it gives patients hope. But to be part of the adventure is the thrill for me, you know. Most recently, we work on a thing called immunometabolism. The band is called the Metabolics as well, for good measure. We play rock. Our mission is to make people happy. I became an academic to communicate science.
The Pat Kenny Show, News Talk 106 to 108.
When I started this show 10 years ago, I was told that one of my contributors was going to be an eminent scientist from Trinity College in Dublin. I know what I expected. I expected a bespectacled, rather dry and dusty professor. Instead, I got the equivalent of Doc from Back to the Future.
We began talking about it in January in 2020, just as another science story. There was this evidence of a new virus in China, but day by day got worse and worse and worse.
Luke was following all the scientific papers, everything that was being uncovered about the strange behavior of this virus. I think we became the national resource for information.
He has a tremendous ability to be able to make very complex things very simple.
Ireland has one of the highest vaccination rates in the world, and we think that one of the reasons for that was because there was really fantastic communication of science around it, and Luke played a key role in all of this.
I realized early on that people were terrified out there. I had to choose my words carefully, you know. And my mission eventually became get the information out, the scientific information. And secondly, to say to people, science will get us out of this. I'm hoping that the COVID awareness of science will translate now into other aspects of where we need science to help us most.
I am delighted that the school has decided to honour Dr. Luke O'Neill. No man deserves it more. He certainly, in terms of Ireland, has done this state some service.
Congratulations. Yeah, I'm delighted for you, Luke. Very well done, and you're doing us all very proud.
It's wonderful to see Luke's gifts and skills being honoured and recognised.
It's thrilling because I've got great respect for UMass for a start, many connections over the years, so it's a real honour.